Alright, George, hopefully this video is coming out. It might be a little cockeyed angle. This is that Galeri guitar that I told you I got, so I can put in. I got this new preamp that I put in it. Scoot this chair back a little bit. The new preamp that I put in it, and it has built-in effects. And then the jack input is where the power supply for your battery goes in. And I've got it all wired in. The only thing that I wasn't able to do was to get the piezo pickup inside the bridge. I mean the saddle. This is a thin plywood, more or less all veneer little guitar. That's why I bought it, so I could put this in and give you an example. So the bridge is kind of, the pickup is sitting inside the body cavity up against the, under the bridge, but I'm not able to get it under the saddle to be able to go through again, because I can't take the saddle off without tearing the rest of this guitar up. So, but it comes up, it picks up pretty good. This has got a built-in tuner, so when you do when you hit the tuner, it cuts out the output for the jack. And the tuner is actually really, it matches the clip-on tuner, so it's a good tuner on it. It has phase. It has a 3-band EQ with your volume. It has phase, which is more like a boost. It's got reverb and delay. The only bad thing about it is you can't put delay and reverb together on it. But this was the one with the most effects that they had for sale. It's got chorus and wide, and they all sound fairly decent. This is a very cheap and expensive little unit that I got. American dollars, it was like, it was 26 bucks or something like that. But I know they're manufactured in China, so I know if you was able to get a hold of the company, and I'll give you all the information and send everything to you, you would be able to research it and check it out, and I'm sure you can get them at a really, really low cost compared to what I get them out here in the States. The good thing about it is there's no solder, no nothing. It's all, you'll see it when I send you the information. It's all just plug-in stuff. You just plug it into the back of the jack and you plug it into the preamp. It's just all a plug, and there's no soldering, no nothing. Can be easily installed real quick. I'm gonna play just a little bit on it for each little tone, so you can get it as an idea. Everything on this right now is set straight. Same with my amp. Everything is set right in the middle for the settings. I don't know if you can see it. This is it without nothing, just the guitar plugged into the amp. That's with no effects or nothing, just the guitar. Plugged into the amp. It's on my Fender Acoustasonic amp, so everything's clean. There's nothing. There's no reverb or nothing turned on the amp. Everything's turned down on for any effects. All the effects are turned off of this. I'm going to turn on the reverb. We'll turn on just a hair. Just play the G chord. And when I play the G chord up here on my tuner, it's reading G. So it puts out an accurate frequency on the sound. So it's a little bit more on it. I don't know if you can hear it for the reverb. I can hear it pretty good in here. let's go all the way up here on the reverb. I think that's about all the way up. So I don't know if you can hear it, it's got a little bit more to it. Doesn't sound too bad. It's the reverb was just a little stronger, it'd be nicer, but still for a cheap unit, it works really good. I mean, so we'll go over now to delay, just a little bit. So I'm not getting much delay on that, so we'll go a little farther. And I'm starting to get a little delay on there. A little more. And I'm hearing delay. So we'll go down here all the way to it. You can I don't know if you can hear it. The delay works on it, works. So that's the delay. Now we're going to turn off all of that. And we're going to put on some chorus. Well, we'll shut the chorus off and let you hear it. This is just the guitar and the amp. Okay, now a little chorus. That's just a little bit of chorus. Here we're going to go a little more on the chorus. That's a little more. We're going to go all the way up on the chorus. Not too bad. I mean, it's not a real chorusy. It's a little got like sound of phase in it, whatever, but it's still really cool. You know, for what you're getting out of that cheap pickup, it might be something to consider. Okay, so let's go over to the wide. A little bit up on the wide. Now I screwed that up, but okay, about half on the wide. We're going to go all the way up on the wide. Okay, so now I'm gonna stick it to chorus about 3/4 of the way. I'm gonna stick the reverb about 3/4 of the way on it. In this room, it don't sound too bad. I mean, it's sounding pretty good. Now, my phone's going to not give the greatest quality. Let's go with reverb all the way up. Sounds pretty good. Let's go with the delay chorus just a little farther, and the delay on. Not too bad. Let's go to the wide. Not too bad. We're going to turn it back to chorus. But we'll turn all that off. Okay, I'm going to strum it and then hit the tuner. And it shuts it off. Then I turn the tuner off. So that works on it good. This is the what they call a phase, which is more to me just a boost. Okay, that's normal. This is with it on. So we'll just strum it and it's off, on, off, on. It just seems like it cleans it up a little bit. It doesn't like really boost it in a way, but it compresses it a little bit more. Off. This is on. Now let's add the reverb and the chorus. That's reverb and chorus. Now we're going to go over to wide. To delay and chorus. Okay, so now we're going to go to wide and reverb. That's wide and reverb, and reverb is only about 3 chords away up, and I can hear it in here pretty good. And that's with the phase on. So let's adjust our low up about halfway, our high about everything's about a 7 now. And we got the reverb about 3/4 and the chorus about 3/4. bit of Simple Man there. It don't sound too bad. We'll hit the tuner in, and this is the guitar without any of the effects. Whoops. So, makes a big difference, brings out a lot of sound. Something for you to consider. And there's, when the tuner's on, I don't know if I can get it to go, but it works fairly good. I'm a little bit out of, I just put new strings on this. I put some D'Addario, I don't got the pack with me, but it's a D'Addario 2080 phosphoric bronze ones, just a cheap set. Nothing real expensive, like a cheap set of D'Addarios. We're just a little flat. And if I could show you, I don't know if I will pick up, but it will show you the little arrow saying that you're sharp. So and then it will show you the arrow under it. We're doing the G string for it to be a little flat. So we'll get it right in tune here. Okay, so when it's in tune, you get the green light. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't got no one here to help me with my video. But, okay, these are little... Okay, now it's back in tune. Okay, so we'll shut that off. Shut the phase off. Chorus and reverb's the same, and all of the settings for the treble and stuff's the same. And so that was my little... Pardon that, I screwed that up. The action on this, it's a cheap guitar. I did sand this nut down, this bridge down. I put a new bridge in, I put a bone bridge in it. It had plastic when it was junk. Sanded it down a little bit. I got the action down just a little bit. The neck needs to be adjusted on this, just a hair. It's got a little bit of a bow in it. Once I adjust that, it should bring the action down a little bit lower. I could always take this bridge back out and get it a little lower, but so what we'll do is we'll shove the treble off, the mids all the way up. it's not too bad of a little preamp on this. So I'll give you all the information for this. It's called G-Tone. I'll send you all the information I have on this with after the video, a little explanation. But for something for a affordable guitar, this wouldn't be a bad preamp. Let me do something really quick. This is my Glenn Burton. Hand that all the way up. Glenn Burton, as you know, has got this kind of a preamp. That company that I just showed you, they've got this same cheap, just normal kind of preamp, and you don't get no tuner with it. Battery's still good. Now this guitar is a better quality than that guitar. Okay, this is just this guitar, bass up, treble up, presence about halfway, volume on it a little under half. That's all you get on this guitar for the preamp. And if I had to choose, I'd take the preamp on that other one that I just showed you, because this you can just adjust. You can only adjust your EQ and the presence. On that one there, you got a lot more options, and I think people would like that. So if you want to, I can do a little quick video of the sounds and stuff on that and put it out to the group and ask what their opinions are and what they would think that would be something nice to have something like that in an acoustic guitar, or in at least one of the models of the acoustic guitar. Let me know. I'm getting ready to go to work. You have a good day, and we'll talk to you later, George.